welcome back to the video. In this video we are going to be learning how to make this square. It's another circle and a square. It's a very good pattern. It uses a number of different stitches, so that's what we're going to be making. For this project you're going to need, I've used a 4mm crochet hook and some pink yarn, a red yarn that's both Stylecraft DK, a bent tip tapestry needle and a pair of scissors. So get all your bits together and we can get on and make this circle and square. I'm going to start with the pink, so I am using a pink and a red. I'm also trying out this hook. It was a freebie with a magazine. This is a 4mm hook. I've got some 4mm products going on at the moment and I'm using the same hook over and over again, so I thought I'd try this hook out and see how well it did. If I end up changing hooks halfway through, you know why. So with this one we're going to start with a magic circle. So I'm going to start by, I can never figure out a good way of explaining this, it's just more of a case of showing it. Underneath the first, over the top, flip your hand round and pull up a loop and give it a bit of a twist. Hold that in place, bring up your working yarn and then do a chain. Now that's locked that in place, so it shouldn't now move. Sort out your tails a little bit. And then there's your circle in which you can start working in. And for this one we are going to do 16 single crochets in this stitch, in this magic loop. So we're going to do our first single crochet. In English, a single crochet is a double crochet. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4, (14), 15 and 16. And as you can see, my circle got bigger and bigger as I was making that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull on that tail which closes the circle up. Now we have got 16 on here, so it won't be a complete circle. It will have a hole in it. So in here we've got 16 single crochets. Move my tail out of the way. I'm going to find the first stitch and I'm going to slip stitch into that first stitch, and that's the first double crochet, not the chain one that you did at the beginning. And there's the slip stitch. I'm going to carry on with this colour. You can change at this point. I'm going to chain 3. I'm then going to do a double crochet into that stitch. That's in the same stitch as the double crochet, as the chain 3, sorry. So I've done a chain 3 and a double crochet into the same stitch. And then I'm going to do 2 double crochets, I'm sure you can tell if you've seen any of my videos before, you can probably tell I am struggling a bit with this hook. So 2 double crochets in each stitch. A double in English is a treble. So I'm going to yarn over into the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2, yarn over into the stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. So I'm just doing that all the way around. Now you can probably tell that mine is bunching up, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So there's our last 2 stitches. It does look like there's another stitch here, but this is actually a fake stitch. This is the slip stitch that we did, so we're not going to put a stitch in there. I'm just going to pull out a stitch. Let's redo that. And then if you lay it down, it does flatten itself out. Okay, I've just got some scissors and I'm going to change my yarn. I've also switched to another 4mm crochet hook to see if this is any better. I won't keen on that one. I'm going to find the top of my chain 3 and I'm going to do a slip stitch into it. And then I'm going to pull that through the loop. I will weave in the ends later. So we've got our new colour yarn and we're going to join in the top of any of the previous double crochets. It's usually a good idea to, It's usually a good idea to do it somewhere else because you're going to be weaving in ends and you don't want it getting too bulky in one place. So I'm going to take my own advice. See, this end's going to get woven in here. And you don't want it to get too bulky in the same area. So I'm going to join my yarn here, do a chain 1 to lock it in place. And then we're going to chain 3. And then we're going to do a double crochet in each stitch around. And at the end of this we should have the same stitch count as last time, which is 32 stitches in total. Now again, it does look like it's going to curl in on itself. It will sort itself out when you get to the end. It's like magic. I'm not sure how it does it, but it does. Now, we've got to this point here. This is our fake stitch, and this is the top of our chain 3. So So we're not going to put one in our fake stitch, we're going to go to our top of our chain 3 and put one in there. That fake stitch is always a way that you can overdo stitches. You can just see it and you just put a stitch in there, but it's your fake stitch. If you put one in there, you'll end up with one too many. So I'm going to finish off with my last stitch. I'm just going to double check my stitch count. Go into the top of the chain 3 and do a slip stitch. I am going to fasten off again and change colour. Put that out. 1, 2. So this is rows 1, 2 and 3. So the first row, which you can't see, is actually the single crochet row. Then we got a double crochet row and then another double crochet row. This is going to be row 4. I'm going to find a place slightly away from my last join. Okay, peek behind the curtain. I just did that one whole row and for some reason it went wrong and I couldn't figure out why, so I've ripped it back and I'm going to try again. So I'm going to find a spot in which to put in, which to start. I have no idea where it went wrong. Everything was going fine until I got to the last stitch and then all of a sudden it was like, nope, I had one stitch too many. I've gone back, I've counted my last row, I've got the correct number of stitches, I've got 32 stitches. So we're just going to give it another go and see what happens. We're going to start by joining our yarn. I'm going to lock it in place by doing a stitch, and we're going to chain. How many does this want us to chain? 4. We're going to do a treble into that stitch, we're going to do a double in the next stitch, we're going to do 2 doubles in that stitch, and then we're going to do 1 in the next 4 stitches. So a double in this one, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We're then going to do 2 doubles in this one, which is the next one, 2 trebles in the next stitch, and another treble in the same stitch. So we've got 2 in one stitch, 2 in another stitch. We're then going to chain 3 and we're going to do 2 trebles in the next stitch. Just figured out where I went wrong. 2 in that one. 2 doubles in the next one, and then 1 in the next 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. I'm going to do 2 doubles into this stitch, treble into these, so 2 trebles into the next stitch, chain 3 at the corner, 2 trebles into the next stitch, a double in the next one, sorry, 2 doubles in the next stitch, and then 1 in the next 4. Two doubles in the next stitch, a treble in the next one, another treble in the same stitch, a double, sorry, 2 doubles in the next one, skip the fake one and put in a 1 in there. I skipped my fake stitch. I'm going to do 4 double crochets. 1 double crochet in each stitch, in each of the next 4 stitches. And then we're going to do 2 doubles into that stitch, and then 2 trebles into the next one, chain 3, and do a slip stitch into the top of that chain 4 from the previous row. And there you go, that's that one done. I'm going to fasten off, and I'm going to pull this one through. I'm going to get the red. Right, so we are going to join in any chain space. And if you are carrying on with the same colour, you can just chain 3, I'm going to do another double crochet in that same space, and another one, so we're going to end up with 3 stitches in there. So we've got our chain and then two more stitches. We're going to do a double crochet across 12 stitches. That's 2, 11, 12. We're going to do 2 doubles, chain 3, 2 doubles, and we're going to do 12 stitches along here. 11, 12, and then 1 and 2, chain 3, and then I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the actual double crochet. Flatten it out. There you go, that's all done. I'm going to fasten off my end. And there you go. I'm going to show you how to weave in a couple of ends. I'm not going to go into weaving them all in because we'll be in for a long time. But it's been a while since we've done a weaving in the ends video, so we'll give that a go. I'm going to be using a bent tipped tapestry needle. I find these very useful. You can just use a normal needle, you don't need a bent tipped one. Move this down a bit. Hopefully that will help. And you're not actually going to see me weaving in much because I'm going to be weaving in to the same colour. So I'm going to thread the needle and I'm basically just going to find somewhere to push the needle in. Pull it through. I'm going to go back, but I'm going to be going back different. And I came out of here. I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to go back again. I usually go with the rule of 3. So you weave in 3 ways. I might have just pulled that too tight there. Let's have a look. That's not too bad. If you pull it too tight, you end up distorting your work, and you don't want to be doing that. I will do one of these red ones in the double crochet rounds, so you can see how to weave in when you might not have a base row, because if you look here we haven't really got much of a base round here, so how would we weave this into it so you can't see it? Well, like I said, I usually do 3 different directions. So first off I'm going to weave behind these pink stitches, coming out through the red stitch, pull that through there. I'm then going to go down the post and then I'm going to go back up through the post, and just so I know it's done, I'm going to go through and behind that pink and bring it through. So here is our finished square. I do apologise if the camera's moving, I'm holding it to angle it correctly so you can see the square. Here's the finished square, and in this stitch we have used a chain, a magic loop, a single crochet, a double crochet and double treble crochets. American and English are getting in the way again. I think that's correct. I will put the terms up on the screen so you can actually get the correct versions. Don't rely on me. Words don't work good for me. So here is the finished square. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.